Yeah. Okay, so we started. Hey, what is up? Everybody, let me go to the live control room, just to see how is everyone doing. Um, 720p looks good. Um, Let me just see if it's streaming. Obviously, let me stop this. Okay, my profile picture changed in the stream. I don't know why. If you,
Wait,
yeah,
uh, did it
it did. Yeah,
to
changed. Why?
Hippo? Is
Yeah,
Hippo subscribed to you?
yeah,
Oh yeah, I know him. Did
oh,
it?
yeah, it did. Yeah.
What? Let me
Well,
mute
what?
the screen. The stream. I'm just gonna mute the stream.
Oh, okay. I don't know what was happening. I thought I didn't know honestly what was happening. I wait. Oh, hi there, Hone Hippo. Wait. I have a notification on Twitter. Okay, so let me just um send this on my own Twitter, and we can start. The first thing we wanted to talk. Wait, did you say you wanted to invite Caden?
Yeah, I'm just gonna link it to him.
Okay, sure. Chill stream. Okay, tweet.
Tweet.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is all we had to do. Okay, then we're just like gonna wait see if maybe he joins. Okay, address. Wait, let me go to um. Wait. Uh, okay, we wanted to talk about the new Straw Hat member. That's what I wanted to talk about. Maybe if you have any other before we talk about that, if you have any more interesting other topics.
Um, what about? You want to discuss like in general the recent chapter?
The recent chapter. Yeah, we could talk about that. If you want. I mean, personally, I think it was pretty hype. I didn't understand like really what we could be seeing next time. Because like things are especially when the what who Sanji's bride is gonna be revealed. Like at one point, everyone you remember when at one point everyone was saying Jewelry Bonnie is gonna be Sanji's bride.
Yeah.
Remember those times? Yeah, I called it and I said it's not gonna be her. You know. Now, granted, it was pretty close. Okay, um, you would expect Oda to do something like this because um, the main reason I didn't say Jewelry Bonnie is gonna be Sanji's bride is because Sanji is thirsty. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I think that's the appropriate word to use. Now, again, it's pretty close since he's still gonna be thirsty because of who's his bride is and how she looks. I've seen the chapter and I've seen how she looks, and she's pretty good looking. Can't say that. And I'm really curious to see what he's gonna be doing. I know. Obviously, this is how One Piece works. Okay, it seems like everyone is going to be like remember in like in Shaburi where we're like, oh god, my crew is dead. Remember that time? Yeah, everyone was like, okay, One Piece is done. But you see, it's never. One Piece will always have this happy end to the point where nobody well if anybody dies it's going to be either the bad guy or it's going to be someone like Ace, someone who like something that will make Luffy stronger or one of the crew members stronger. It's never going to be something in the disadvantage of the Straw Hats. So we know that Sanji will come back to the Straw Hats, but I really don't know how that's going to work because yeah.
Well, for Sanji to come back to the Straw Hats, I would say that either an alliance would have to be kind of brought up together with Big Mom, but I can't really see that since Luffy
Yeah.
isn't really like into getting like friends with Big Mom or any Yonko, to be honest.
The thing, yeah, the thing, uh I was thinking of was, you know how they said like, well, we're not gonna be fighting Big Mom to get Sanji back. You know that.
Yeah,
I don't think we're gonna have an interesting arc.
interesting.
Yeah, an interesting arc about this if he's not gonna fight Big Mom. So I believe that Luffy at one point is going to be screw up in the stealth part, and Big Mom is either probably gonna find out what's happening and stuff like that, and probably there's gonna be a fight between them.
And there is this really interesting point that someone kind of brought up in the Grand live stream.
Yeah.
I think it was Nathan Law Company, I want to say, and
Okay.
he said that what if this whole thing where Luffy is hungry is kind of leading to them going to Whole Cake Island, and then Luffy just fucking eating through like a sweet building, and then just going right into the middle of Big Mom's conversation.
Whoa. That's really deep. Though I would expect this doing. The thing with Luffy eating all the food, as far as I was expecting to be something like more, like based around how they're in danger of starving in the new world, seeing how harsh the new world actually is. But this might be a possibility. I mean, it is Luffy, it
Yeah,
is Luffy, so everything is possible. Even, I don't know,
yeah,
aliens
he makes
aliens falling from the sky randomly.
yeah
Everything
everything.
is possible in One Piece.
You want to talk about Jack? And you forgot his name. I was about to say Fishman something.
Yeah.
Jack. Wow, I can't believe that he was a fishman this whole time. A lot of people thought that the mask was kind of a throwback to Captain Morgan, but well, I guess it
Yeah.
turned out to be him covering up his shark teeth, which kind of shows that he is very disappointed in his heritage of being a fishman. I think in
Yeah.
his backstory he might have experienced some sort of racism towards him.
Yeah. Racism towards him. Well, if he was a fishman, um, that's actually quite surprising considering that it's most of the time it's usually um fishmen who are racist towards humans.
Yeah,
So, but it's considering um what happened in the past with the Sun Pirates and stuff like that. I would probably agree to this.
yeah. Um, it's pretty much always been the humans that have had power. I think
Yeah.
what Oda was trying to get at with this kind of fishman ideals is kind of the question of why why does I don't know if you've ever heard like this quote. I think it was from Bleach, and it was Hollow Ichigo talking to
Yeah,
Ichigo.
I don't honestly I don't read Bleach or watch Bleach, so sorry if I offend anybody by saying this. But I don't it's not I don't think it's a bad manga or a bad anime. It's just that I never got the time to do it. Maybe in the future.
Yeah, but like the quote was that why does the king get to ride the horse and the horse simply follows the king's commands? Like it's kind of a good question. Like it's because of
Yeah.
instinct. So why are the humans above the fishmen? Why are the fishmen the ones who are actually 10 times as strong as us, similar to horses who are probably could fucking kick us in the face and kill us? Why are they below us? Why are fishmen below humans when they are so much stronger?
Yeah, that's it's always like on the same logic. We could have animal. Let's think about animals, okay? Um, we know if let's say someone like a human fought with a lion, okay?
Yeah,
Let's think of that, okay? The human, if it was smart enough, it could probably beat the lion, even if the lion was strong enough. Now, I'm not saying fishmen aren't smart. In fact, they're really smart. It's just the fact that it's this. I don't know how to explain it. It's this. I deal with the fact that maybe they're, fishmen. You see, they're fishmen. They're half fish and half human, and I think it's this ideal that they're kind of animals to humans. So that's why and personally, like at first, the Arlong Park arc, like at first Arlong, what he was doing, it seemed horrible, but then when you look into the past with the racist background of One Piece and how it was going, personally, I don't I I kind of understand his pain on what some fishmen went through.
Yeah, why he committed the actions.
Yeah,
Did
you
I
know.
don't know if you noticed this, but when I was watching Fishman Island, I remember I was like in a history class, and I'd already known this, but we kind of like relearned about Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, and then I kind of saw the same parallels in Fishman Island with.
Yeah, we didn't really learn at school about Martin Luther King, though I kind of know what he did.
Yeah, basically,
Um,
Queen Otohime was meant to represent Martin Luther King, and
yeah,
Fisher Tiger was meant to represent Malcolm X, since Fisher Tiger took kind of the physical route of trying to get people to respect Fishman by beating
yeah,
the shit out of him, and then Queen Otohime's approach was to kind of beg for peace, in
yeah,
the world.
yeah. You know, I like if there was one fisherman that I like, it's probably Jimby for obvious reasons. I mean, he's the type of like he doesn't want to be like in constant battle with humans. He doesn't want that. Like he wants to be in peace with them. He wants to be all equal. Fishmen aren't above humans, but humans aren't above fishmen and stuff like that. And I think that's like he's like. And if there's one point where all this thing with racism in fishmen between fishmen and humans will end, I predict it's probably gonna be Jimby who will be the one responsible for that.
Yeah,
Because he's kind of the one that doesn't want any racism. He doesn't want racism from humans or racism from fishmen, which is I mean, there's always this character that it's always good to have this character that will balance things. But yeah, I guess that this was what we were talking about now. Let's see if we can talk about, because I really want to talk about. Do you want to talk about anything else right now? Do you have any more ideas before I go to my idea?
Captain Kidd, and the foreshadowing for that was insane.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
He was like, I've seen that. Like when I saw that panel, you've seen my reaction to it. When I saw that panel, like I was like, oh, I don't know what to believe at that point. It was insane to see that. Like you can't compare with Kaido, obviously. Not saying you can, but Kid shouldn't go. He looked absolutely destroyed. Like literally, he looked slaughtered
yeah, it
at
was.
that point. It's not like, oh my god, he fought really hard and like it was a long battle and nobody really know who was gonna win. Like it was expected for Kid to lose, but the way he looked, it just looked like he didn't even get to throw a punch.
Yeah. One thing I will say about this is like the insane foreshadowing for that moment. Because you remember the scene where we found out that Apu had betrayed Kid.
Yeah,
In the background, there was a jail cell, and you could
yeah,
kind of just slightly make out like the trousers and the shoes the person was wearing. And the four people those clothes could have been were Kid, Hawkins, Bonnie, and someone else. So well done to Oda for like just putting that tiny little detail in there.
yeah.
There were two.
It's
Okay, go on. Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm not gonna talk about what I was gonna say a bit later on. Continue. Sorry.
There
Can
was
continue.
two other really tiny points in this chapter that I actually three very small like details that I picked up that could be worth discussing. Number one, in the Kid, like where it's revealed that he was fucking beat the shit out of. There's a quote that Kaido says, and people think that it's Kaido talking to Kid in this way. But if you look at the speech marks, could this suggest that Kid said this to Kaido before he got beat up? Because Kaido takes a drink, then he says, tell him, go on, tell him, you idiots better run, because up until now we've been simply playing little pirate games. And that's said in speech marks. So does that mean that Kaido said it? No, because Kaido wouldn't say something in speech marks.
Yeah,
Because if it's speech marks, it's kind of like you're repeating it back to someone else.
yeah. And I think like that thing with Little Pirate Game also like shows that like Kid was really weak compared to like Kaido.
He wasn't prepared for the fucking rest of the world.
Yeah.
Like, little boy, you thought you were gonna take on Shanks? No, no.
No, if Kaido beats you, honestly, like Like I'm
Nothing
so
to.
far since we didn't see a lot about Shanks, I can say that, like in my opinion, like since Shanks has his hockey, I think Kid would have been even more destroyed.
Yeah, hockey is just like such a
Yeah,
great
it's
counter.
the most broken thing ever. It's more broken. Like if you have hockey, you don't need a certain devil for, like, you can just fight with hockey. Like for example, if you have like the armament hockey, and you're fighting against the Logia, it's game over for the Logia,
Yeah,
devil fruit
basically
user.
double damage.
Yeah,
Um,
and yeah,
yeah,
there's this thing with Logia where you're not able to touch them when they're like in their state of, like, the, I don't know, the elemental state,
yeah,
yeah, with that hockey you can basically, like, there's no rules, like you can just touch them normally, and like hockey, it's like armament hockey itself, like it's strong enough on objects, but on humans it's even more dangerous because about what it can cause.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, One other thing, there was two other like really tiny points in this chapter. They're really not much for discussion, but number one, in the panel where we see the Big Mom ship in the recent chapter, you can see that like in the back of the ship, there's kind of been like a chunk taken out of the boat, like kind of like teeth marks
Yeah.
on it. So that could maybe suggest that maybe Big Mom eats her own ship if she ever gets hungry. I don't really know.
Yeah.
And one other, like I'm I'm pretty sure.
Honestly,
that-
wait. Just honestly, if she would eat her own ship, if she gets hungry, like that would explain why she's so fat.
Yeah, can't even fucking wait for dinner. Just let me just eat my own ship.
Yeah. Or when she absolutely raged because she didn't get her sweets. Remember that
Yeah,
scene in
Fishman
Fishman Island? Yeah.
What's
Um.
going on, guys?
Oh,
Oh,
hey,
hi.
this is One Vision. Yeah, he
Yeah.
does
Thanks
One
Oh,
for the
hi.
invite.
News. Um, he's a pretty decently big YouTuber. I have good prospects for him. He's pretty.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Hello.
that. All right.
We're just doing like kind of a discussion on the
Yeah.
chapter.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Which one? The latest, like 824 or the 825 spoilers?
824. The 825 spoilers I think are fake because if
Okay.
they were real, they would have come. The chapter would
Even
have come out.
I haven't
Yeah,
heard
even
them,
if those were, even
just
if
to let you
those
know.
spoilers were real, I still would have not read them because they're still spoilers.
Yeah,
I prefer,
exactly.
yeah, to read it myself.
I
Yeah.
read like the last line of the spoilers because I clicked on it and I accidentally read the last line, and I just thought, wow, if that is true, like I'm gonna be so sad for my live reaction. That went.
Oh damn! Is it really that bad?
Oh yeah, it was. I'm not even gonna say it in case it came true.
Yeah. We said check the chat really quick.
Wait, what does it say? If she would eat her own shit. Is that what you said?
Actually, I said ship, but I think
Oh.
it came out differently from my microphone, so, or maybe I just pronounced it wrong. But that's what I think that's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
But still great. Keep that. Wait. Let me copy and paste that. Actually, no, I still need my Lenny face.
You just gotta keep that quote for later days.
Yeah.
One other.
Okay.
Oh wait, go on.
No, yeah. I just wanted to, go to the next topic to discuss. Because we kind of took a break on talking about that quote.
Yeah,
I didn't really have it yet.
one more point.
Anything.
Okay, so there's this really tiny detail that someone in a Grand Live stream pointed out to me. He's not really a YouTuber, so I can't really give him a shout out, but his name's Rolls. If you see this, he's on OJ. In the panel where we kind of see Sanji saying to Tamago, listen carefully, these hands of mine, they exist only to make foods my friends. In this panel, you can see that he's slightly angered. And not only that, but you can see that kind of both of his eyebrows are exposed. And you can also kind of see his left eye underneath his hair. So does this suggest that when he completely removes his eye and his eyebrows, and when you can see both of them, I don't know, he gets like completely pissed, and I guess his demon aura might come out.
I think that could be something, because I remember there was a time when I think it was shit, I can't remember what arc it was, but
And he's lobby.
I think that was it. When when he first did that Diablo Jambe thing, and his hair started to rise up, and then he had some aura around him. I think both of his eyes were visible then, but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I've seen like that panel in thumbnails.
Yeah. You could
Yeah.
have.
Just a quick side note. It's not really related. But it's more related to the new One Piece episode. I was watching it this morning. Um, there was a little like One Piece film gold advert. I know this is like kind of random to mention here, and I was thinking like when I saw it, it's going to be great movie. Wow, I'm going to see it.
It's going to be a great movie. Wow.
I haven't actually watched a single One Piece movie yet, you know.
Oh, I recommend
oh.
films in Strong World. Both of
Yeah.
those are like made by Oda.
Mugiwara
Yeah,
Chase.
Okay, cool.
Mugiwara Chase. Anybody?
I've never seen that. I've only
It's a 3D movie. It didn't get released in the UK, I think, but you can still watch it on Kiss Anime.
Oh, okay, cool.
Film Gold. Well, I didn't even see that advert. Was it like at the end of the episode?
Yes, it was after the I think it was after the teaser for the next episode.
I watched the teaser, but I didn't even see the thing. Oh,
I guess I just think that where I watched it, it had it then.
what was it? Go Anime or something?
What?
Wait, what site did you watch it on?
Go Anime. Kiss
yeah.
Anime is just way too damn slow when you're watching One Piece.
It comes out
I
like
used
2
to watch
hours
it
after Go Anime.
Yeah, doesn't really matter because I watch it in the morning. I don't watch it at night because I'm way too tired, and I can concentrate more on the episode in the morning when I watch it.
Yeah, the only time I stayed up to watch the One Piece episode, for me, because I think it was 4 in the morning or 3 in the morning when it came out, was the Gear 4th episode.
Yeah. It should have come out at like 2 o'clock. That's what it usually comes out in the UK.
Yeah,
But I think that episode, did they have a delay or something like that?
they did have a
I remember because I watched it in the morning. That's what I do.
So did you say you wanted to bring up a point?
Me.
Yeah, because I don't really have any more foreshadowings left.
What was it about the new Straw Hat member?
I think it was, yeah.
Oh yeah.
This should be
If
interesting.
Oda is going to like confirm the next Straw Hat member, he better do it now because we don't want the same thing that happened to Brook, where he basically came at the end of Thriller Bark as a official Straw Hat member,
You got Stan.
and yeah, only gave him like
20 episodes.
well, they gave him in the anime, they gave him a bonus arc to see him more of him, but the rest of him was just more like the crew's whereabouts. It was mostly in the Shabody arc where he got more, but then he got after in the New World. But my point is, he better introduce it now because we don't have a lot of One Piece left.
Yeah, we just got the Yonkos pretty much.
Yeah.
So do you think that is someone that we already know or not?
I think so.
Yeah, it has to. I don't think there's enough time to make another character and make other character developments. Like, we're 60% through the series, are we?
70.
I don't know.
Yeah,
70. Okay. We're 70% through the series. That would take about, I don't know, how many chapters are there per year? I don't know. I didn't check them.
I'd say that 5 to 8 years is left of One Piece. Something.
Yeah, that's not a lot. Unless he comes unless he extends it, and unless he thinks of extending it, like he either needs to like come up with a character really quick and give him character development really quick, or not do it at all. Because
I think what he's doing so far, like if he introduced, if he used the character we already know as like the next Straw Hat, would be great because we've already met them, and now like if we get development in the middle of like an arc, then that'd be even better because just meeting a character and then having them developed kind of means nothing if we haven't met like their original character in the first place.
Yeah. Who did you guys think? I've seen people say that Carrot is going to be the next Straw Hat, but honestly, there are some good points, but I don't like furries.
I'm not quite sure. I'm honestly not quite sure. I did think it was Carrot at first, but then I started thinking about who the double agent on Zoe might be, and then I don't know why, but Carrot seems to stick in my mind. It's either Carrot or Pedro in my mind.
Oh, I know what you mean, like the attractive girl.
Yeah,
like
not only that, but she said when she first came onto the Sunny, she said that she thought that it would take them around a day to get to where they needed to go because she thought that the sea was that big, in quotation marks, but she's been living on an elephant that's been walking on the sea her entire life. So how can you not know that the sea's massive?
Well, I guess they don't really go to like the edge of Zoe that often because I guess it might be taboo.
Yeah, all right, true,
Or
maybe.
dangerous.
Yeah,
Falling off the elephant.
that is true. But what do you guys think of the idea that Oda said it was going to be a previous enemy that would be joining the Straw Hats next?
That could just be like Oda spouting bullshit, and then like
It
you
could
know what,
be.
maybe not. Oda
well,
never really does.
if we think of Robin, it is actually possible.
Yeah.
Robin was, like she was Miss
Then-
All Sunday, but
But
then
what-
she became a Straw Hat.
So it was
But what-
Frankie.
What recent enemy have we had that would be a Straw Hat though? I think the only enemies I could think of like are way, way back in One Piece history.
Punk Hazard. We're gonna get Caesar.
I
I've
hope
heard
not.
so many.
Yeah, Caesar. He's
hope
he's
not.
like he's starting like like thinking about it, he's more open-minded how he was like he doesn't seem he is sometimes like especially like how I watched this episode of One Piece but through the manga also he does seem a bit more open even though he's still a bit angry because how the Straw Hats are treating him. They're kind of treating him like a prisoner or a victim. He's kind of the victim here, but he seems like he's kind of getting used to it, so he might be the next one.
Yeah, that is true.
But then I might be wrong, because if we get someone like previous enemy, I don't know, honestly.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything else.
Caesar is the one that sticks in my mind. Imagine Hody joining, bruh. Like,
Oh man.
out of all the fishmen, you chose Hody.
Nah,
No,
definitely.
I would honestly have Jinbe as a cat. But if Oda said that's gonna be a previous enemy, we can't really have Jinbe, can we? And I would really like to see him as the one who joins next.
Yeah, me too.
That was
Yeah, he would be the perfect. Wait, a previous enemy. I'm pulling this out of my ass here, but how about Buggy?
Buggy.
Oh,
I've always
he's got
wanted
his own
Buggy.
crew though, doesn't he?
Wait. So let's think about this, okay? If it's Buggy, let me just close it. If it's Buggy, does that mean that like the power Mihawk mentioned really does exist? Like it's actually really a power, or is it just that
Friends, yeah.
something like spiritual?
I mean, I think those with the. I was gonna say those with like the will of the D, but that would mean everyone kind of has that ability.
Actually, wait. Think about this. If it says a previous enemy, like, I'm just thinking, how both Kid and Law kind of want to find the One Piece. While Law is in an alliance with Luffy, I'm just guessing that they're kind of still enemies since they both have the same goal and they're trying to achieve it before, the other one does, because,
It's
there
just-
is only one Piece. Well, how that sounded weird. There's only one Piece, okay? So they're technically enemies.
yeah, they are.
Indirect enemies, but they're still enemies, both Law and Kid and Luffy. So if Kid was defeated by Kaido, maybe after his wounds heal, I'm guessing he might want to take revenge, and he might form an alliance with Luffy to take down Kaido. And if that does happen, maybe Kid will join the Straw Hats, or maybe Law.
See, if anything, I see them as part of the alliance. If they are going to
Yeah.
join, I think it'd be the alliance, not Straw Hats crew personally. Because when you think
Yeah, I
about
know.
Kid and
With
Trafalgar both have
possible,
their own
everything is
crews.
possible. Wait. Well, with One Piece, everything is possible. So I told you, I'm just pulling this out of my ass here, but it's just a prediction, a really dangerous one to make, especially on a stream.
Yeah.
But if we link this stuff, a rival doesn't just mean an enemy doesn't just mean like fighting them because this one is bad and this one is this one is the justice and this one is the dark justice, the one that hides behind justice, but his ideals are actually long. Like for example, the war government. I think he might mean something like this, like rivals, like who more like rivals. because they are technically enemies if you think about it.
Yeah, something I just thought of since you mentioned more government. What about Aokiji?
Mm,
Yeah. Since he left
He left the
he
Norwegians, yeah.
yeah
And then he's
he
joined Blackbeard, which I don't think is going to last for very long. It's just until Blackbeard discovers that he is double agent or whatever.
yeah, I've always thought
yeah.
double agent revolutionary.
I never understood, like, besides the double agent, like, I don't see how Blackbeard actually, like, Blackbeard must know something about that thing, because I'm starting to feel like if not, if he doesn't know, like, Blackbeard is really dumb, because how can a previous admiral, oh, hi to world, he joined,
Oh, it's
hi Kaiden. Oh, he doesn't have his mic on.
I don't think Caden's gonna talk.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Caden.
Hi.
What's up?
Hey, okay, so one thing I'm gonna say about this kid thing is that I've always thought this for quite a while, is that when they go and face Kaido, I think that Luffy and Law will kind of break a deal with Kid and tell him, you know, we all fucking hate each other, okay, but how about just for this time, okay, we're gonna help each other to get ourselves out of this shit. And it's
Yeah.
gonna be like a repeat of Sabaody, where Luffy, Law, and Kid just go on a rampage.
That would be quite good
Yeah, and
foreshadowing.
this time they're probably not gonna have the Marines as much on their trail, because they're fighting against a
Yonko.
like a Yonko. So, on Sabaody, the problem mostly was the actual world government, because they were literally, like, Luffy literally punched a celestial dragon, okay? Think about that for a second.
Yeah.
He punched a celestial. You gotta have guts to do something like that. Even in real life, I don't, well, in real life, I could be, if what's the equivalent of celestial dragons?
The Queen.
Yeah, the Queen.
Yeah, the Queen, yeah. You can't just go and punch the Queen, can you? First of all, because it would make no sense. Like in India and in One Piece, if the celestial dragons are the equivalent of Queen, then they are pretty bad people. But in real life, the Queen isn't bad. So you gotta have guts to do that.
How do we
And
know the Queen isn't bad?
what?
How do we know the Queen isn't bad?
In real life?
Have you talked to her?
No, I'm just assuming. But then again, that's what people assume in the world of One Piece. Like normal
Yeah.
people assume in One Piece that the world government is good. They're doing the best for us.
Only the people in Sabaody know the truth. They've
Yeah.
also fucking said Tenryubito come down to buy their slaves.
Yeah.
What do you think the role of the other supernovas are going to be like in the future of it? Because I was watching a stream earlier and they were saying about how they only think Kid and Luffy are going to be the main
No.
people. I think they're all going to play a big role. What do you guys think?
Okay, I have like a huge rant on this. I think everyone will be like, everyone will be kind of relevant. Like
Yeah.
Connie, I can see her being Akainu's daughter and her being like kind of
Akainu's daughter. Oh wow. Okay, I've never heard that one before.
Really?
Yeah, I've never heard that one before.
Oh, that's like a pretty popular theory, I think.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she might like be kind of helping the Gorosei, like a previous owner of her power could be helping the Gorosei to become younger and younger, so that they've kind of had fighting experience over like 800 years since like the lost century. Yaruj could kind of be some sort of plot point to bring in Enel, because he might have beat for them since Enel did destroy his homeland, Burka. Capone Bay is obviously relevant currently because of Big Mom. Hawkins and Apu, I think, have joined Kaido, and they'll kind of be people that Luffy and everyone fight. Killer is temporarily on Kaido's side, but because he is very tactical, he will kind of just use Kaido to get Kid out of his jail cell.
Yeah.
Like a tactical maneuver. Who else is there as a supernova? I think that's everyone, because Luffy and Law and Zoro are
already relevant.
Yeah, because obviously.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any more supernovas, are there?
No, I don't.
Like,
I don't really-
Drake is already with Kaido.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's with Kaido. Damn, I forgot what I was going to say. Do you think Killer's still with Kaido, or do you think he's gone to the Tea Party? Because I've heard Roger base his theory that he's his brother. He's Sanji's brother.
I think it's true that he might be Sanji's brother.
Yeah, so do you think he's at the wedding?
No.
You don't think he's
his priority. I think he might have run away from home just like Sanji. His priority is his crew ahead of his family. If he
True.
hates his family.
True. What else is there?
Do you think any of the supernovas are with Shanks?
Do I think any of them are with Shanks? I couldn't think who would be if there was any.
Well, if you think in a spiritual way or something like that, or in the way of a will, then Luffy is with Shanks.
Yeah. Well, I guess they've always been together, to be honest, but like not as proper
Yeah.
as members.
Yeah, maybe like again, I'm getting this out of my ass here, but just saying, what if, let's say, Shanks doesn't die as everybody says, like Blackbeard kills Shanks? Oh my god. What if that doesn't happen? Luffy does find Shanks before he finds the One Piece, and maybe like he joins Shanks, so he can win the final war.
The one reason I think Shanks will die, just because of like a scene that would be so perfect to me.
Yeah.
It would be.
No,
I
I don't
think-
want Shanks to die. Sorry.
No, but I think everyone here knows this story or may have heard it mentioned that
Yeah.
when Shanks dies and Luffy kind of finds the One Piece and he comes back to his homeland and he sees Makino's son or daughter,
Yeah.
which is actually Shanks' son or daughter, and then just gives that kid the straw hat and then passes on the will to him.
That
I'm
would
just-
actually
What
be-
if I will like Anime Fan Talk had a video on this. What if the One Piece ending will be dark?
Yeah. It could
Like
like I can see it kind of being like the world kind of gets fucked and then maybe there's a time skip and Luffy tries to fix everything, all the shit that's gone on. But I just think it'd be kind of cheesy, to be honest.
Do you think Luffy will even survive another time skip? Because he's taken 10 years, I think it was, off of his life with that serum that Ivankov gave him. Then there's Gear's second overuse that he did against Lucci, probably took another like 5 years off his life.
Yeah, but that's not
He'll
much.
survive another time skip.
Because the life expectancy in One Piece is 140 years old, which was
Seriously?
stated.
Wow.
yeah, that's
You
a
know,
lot.
Greyhaw, it was
Wow.
like mentioned in SBS that she is like at the peak of like
Okay.
how old people should be in One Piece. So that it's really not that much.
Yeah.
People can live for a long time, even if they've got like half their life cut off.
Okay, that makes
Wait,
sense.
wait. Someone's saying I'm coming with you in a new tab. Send the link. Wait, is this like what related to what towards? I don't know. I'm confused. Okay, let's just continue. Sorry. Someone said in the chat and thought yeah. I don't know. Sorry.
What do you guys want to discuss next?
I still want to touch on that dark ending
Dark ending.
a bit because I still have my bits to say. What if Luffy does the same thing that Roger does? Like, okay, he finds the One Piece, he wins the war, he finds the Waffle, but what if, just saying, what if he decides, well, I found my One Piece, I became the Pirate King, everyone achieved their dreams. What if, like, it's time, like, to hand myself to the Marines?
I can see that happening. That'd be a
could-
great ending to the series.
I could see it,
No,
happen,
that would-
but I would hate it.
Yeah, I could also see that happening. I think it would be a good ending. However, I wouldn't really want it happening because think about this. They fought for so much. Actually didn't took them so long. It took them like 2 years to, like, so far. If you think about it, One Piece happened really fast. It's the first part of the One Piece, the pre-time skip, happened really fast. And after the, like, from so far from what we are here from this Rosa, from, the return to Shabure to Zou right now, it only like in the anime I'm talking about right now, but you can also talk in terms of manga. It only took like a few weeks to happen. So One Piece is happening really fast, even if it doesn't seem like it.
But are you sure it's a few weeks? Because I didn't.
Yeah.
Isn't it taking him a week? Isn't it taking him a week just to travel from Zou to the teapot?
It was.
Yeah, that does happen, but it's not like in a matter of years, like how Strong World takes it. Strong World basically thinks of says it because that would kind of break the timeline and what would actually happen. Think about this: if Luffy was 17 right before the time skip, because wait, I think I know Strong World isn't canon, but I think I should bring this up.
It's
In Strong World, at the
It is
end, they
canon.
said Strong World isn't canon. I don't think it's canon.
part canon. Shiki
Yeah,
is canon himself.
yeah, Shiki,
Oh, okay,
Shiki is
cool.
canon, but the actual plot isn't.
Yeah.
In the end, they basically say like, after all these years, now you still don't trust me, you know? And after all these years, like it wasn't really a year, like you were still like it had to be a few months or a few weeks, because that would mean Luffy wasn't 17, and that was pre-time skip if we take it by the timeline. And you know, after the time skip, it can't actually take more than it definitely didn't take more than a year to travel through the first half of the Grand Line, and it wouldn't take more than 1 year to travel to the Grand Line and through the first half of the Grand Line and reach Shaburi.
I'm
And
pretty
like what actually happened.
I'm pretty sure in an SBS Oda stated that pre-time skip was about 2 to 3 months or something like that.
Yeah, that wasn't a lot. Yeah, see, it's exactly what I was saying. It isn't a
That's what it
lot.
seems like, because if you read it week to week, or even if you binge watch it, it seems like the like kind of the timeline just went on for so long. Like it
Yeah,
was
Yeah.
that's because it's only a chapter per week. If it was like a chapter per day, which it would be unrealistic, since that would mean Oda would have to work his ass off to do
like
this.
Hunter x Hunter style.
Yeah, but if that would be the case, if there was one, we would probably be done with One Piece already. I can tell we'd probably be done in like 2 years, because like 365 days per year. Okay, he's not obviously gonna be posting a chapter every single day for like 365 days. He's probably gonna take some breaks of like 1 week or something like that. But if you take around that, you would probably finish One Piece. Let's say not 2 years, but you would probably finish it pretty fast.
4 years, something like that.
Yeah, for that would result in about like 1,200 chapters.
1400, I think.
Wait, oh yeah.
60 days.
So yeah.
But I still don't think it would happen with a dark ending though. Like someone just said in the
If
chat,
there's
most mangas end with happy endings. So I do assume that he will become Pirate King. But it would
Yeah,
annoy me to see him die. I mean, to see him hand himself in at the end, because then you would just feel like all of this was for nothing. Like him running in and saving Robin all of that time, all of that. It would make me feel like it was all for nothing.
Yeah, but the thing is with that is that I think Luffy would achieve his dream, and he'd just be like, "Fuck it, I have nothing left in life. I want other people to experience."
especially if Shanks dies. Especially if Shanks dies.
Yeah,
Or
but
any of his crew die, because let's be honest, if that it is possibly that either they might become really injured, because if there is going to be a final war, there's obviously going to be like worse than Marineford if you think about it.
okay, imagine this quote for like the ending of One Piece. Everything has been defeated. There is basically no objective left, and then there's like 5 years later, all the crew kind of get back together just for like one time, because maybe Luffy calls them all together or something like that, and Luffy just says, "Guys, we had a great adventure," or something like that, and then he'd just go on about, "I want other people to experience what we have experienced. I want more people to be inspired by the sea, to do great things and to become great people. So I will do what Gold Roger did. I will reignite the flames of the gold, the pirate era, the great pirate era." Something along
Yeah.
Alright, that does make it sound a bit better.
like self-sacrifice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes it sound.
Wait, let me just because I think this would be appropriate to show to you, some of you guys, and check the chat because that's where I'm gonna be posting it. Uh
Wait, why don't you just share your screen?
uh no, because I can't play because it's a song, but it does link to kind of like it does, like it's mostly basically, it's in AMV, and wait, let me just go on it really quick and copy the link. It's basically linked to, like the time skip, but I think like they could have something like this in the ending of One Piece. Just, like I'm just like thinking about this, and I think it would be a perfect ending to have something like this if they would kind of like imitate this for the ending.
What AMV is it? Just so if people are like watching back the stream, they can like Google it or something.
Yeah.
It's a MV. It's called Memories Go to New World. I think you saw it,
Oh,
Yusuf. I
yeah.
think you're the one. Yeah, you saw it. But it's a really good stream. I think everybody on the stream should watch it at least after the stream. Just copy it and
Yeah, I've got it in my tabs.
Yeah, I'll do that.
yeah.
Anything else?
Anything else? Not really. So that's all I kind of had to talk about, like the ending of One Piece. Again, I
Okay.
think it would fit for One Piece, like especially if Shanks dies again, or maybe his crew gets. I'm taking this possibility of his crew getting or either really injured or someone in his crew getting killed. I know most of you guys wouldn't really want to believe this, but I don't know. I'm just getting you know
I wouldn't mind. I trust that Oda would like bring a great ending, no matter how what like kind of direction he took it with.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Buggy. What's
Oh
up?
hi.
I
Hey,
think.
what's up?
How you doing?
What's up?
Hi.
I just want to
What's
say
up?
I don't have time to speak, so see you later, guys.
Wow, Buggy the troll. Guys, this is Buggy. He's about to leave, but he's like the biggest troll in the community.
Yeah, I think an appropriate laugh for this would be Dare shishishish.
Oh yes. Dare.
Dare shishishish. I don't know how to do it. My voice
No,
act my
right.
voice acting is terrible.
I'm not even gonna attempt to do it because I just sound stupid.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I
I
got
think
a quick
it's
question for you guys.
okay.
A lot of people have been going around saying that there's a theory where Momo is Uranus. What do you guys think about that?
No.
No, no.
I'm so glad you
Way
guys
too
said.
far stretch. Way
I'm
too
so
far
glad you guys
stretch.
said. What do you think Uranus is then? In that
Ooh.
case,
Maybe the devil fruit tree. I don't know. Something
Oh,
that
really?
the Gorosei possess. Because I think the Gorosei have to have some sort of ancient weapon to kind
Yeah.
of have power in the world.
See, I
Yeah.
think it's got
Right,
something to
good.
do with what's his name, Enu. I think it's got something to do with
Enor,
him.
my favorite villain. I couldn't
Yeah.
discuss him more.
Definitely. I really think it's got something to do with him because when you consider that Poseidon is obviously named after Poseidon, Pluton is another name for Hades, and then you got Enel who has got the same ability as Zeus. So that
You
would be
know,
all of the three
uh,
brothers, the three gods linked.
also based on the world government. So I'm putting just we can resume this. But you know how they're like how the world of One Piece, like the planet where One Piece is happening, is surrounded by like other moons or planets or whatever those things are.
Yeah,
I'm tempted to call them moons, yeah, but they could be planets. To be perfectly honest, it's really hard to say. Like in One Piece, a moon could be a planet or a planet could be a moon. It's really. But the point is, like, you've seen the world government flag, so there was this theory going around. I didn't make this, obviously, but there was this theory going around that the world government originates from one of those moons, and they probably came down to Earth.
Oh yeah, I've heard that, and like the celestial dragons, like
Yeah.
the helmets they
That's
wear.
why. Yeah, that's why they're wearing those space costumes or something
Yes.
like that. They look like
Sadly-
space.
Sadly, I saw that on Alpha Too Late theory, so I don't know
Yes.
who the original was.
Yeah.
That was back when I actually
Maybe-
liked Alpha, and I didn't realize.
Yeah, well, it could have been, like one of his original. If he ever had one. I didn't watch Alpha too late, or
Trust me.
Beta too early. Beta too early is
Oh,
better.
Beta too early.
Yeah. Okay. Or I was like, I prefer Beta for early. That doesn't make sense, but
Yeah. Wait, what was your point? One Vision about Uranus, about Zeus.
yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah, I was just saying that I think Uranus has got something to do with Enel because Poseidon is named after Poseidon, Pluton is another name for Hades, and then Zeus has this. I mean, Enel has the same power that Zeus has, so that would be all three of the brothers,
Yeah, they're like
gods linked together, and Uranus is Zeus's grandfather as well. If you look at it as in Greek mythology. So it would make a lot of sense if it had something to do with Enel, which is the reason why he went up to the moon. So I think he's going to make a return somehow, and he'll have Uranus.
Yeah, I think he just like calmed down. I really don't know how Enel would like enter back into the series. I think he lost his chance like as soon as this Yonko arc started.
Yeah,
And it's like because maybe if Enel came down and he maybe fucked up one of the other Yonkos, I could see that as like him becoming a
You
Yonko
know,
kind
wait,
of.
wait. Again, I'm stretching this way too far, and this is another like bad prediction that's probably gonna be proven wrong at some point or another. But previous enemy, NL, he's
No.
certainly gonna come back. Not prob. Okay, I'm just gonna stop here before I annoy someone by saying this. By saying that I know who would probably be so that's never gonna happen. I know, but
Oh,
you know, like I can't see him coming back any other way except if he comes back like kind of in the War of Raft or something like that. If the war ever happens.
oh shit!
Not gonna lie, he would bring a lot to the table if he was to join the Straw Hats. Though he would have a lot of information to give to Robin, and he'd have technology to give to Frankie.
Yeah, but I can't see how he would get along with them.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Wait. Can someone give me a small loan of $1 million? I need to go and slap the shit out of Masashi Kishimoto and make him draw the new Boruto manga himself, not this assistant.
Don't get me started on that Sasuke picture. That annoyed me so much.
He honestly looked like he was like he honestly looked
Michael
like
Jackson.
no, he looked horrible. He looked like I don't know, he looked like he just had a plastic surgery or something
Yeah,
like that, or
exactly.
someone just beat the hell out of him or something like that.
Yeah, I think I really enjoyed the beginning of Naruto. Then Naruto Shippuden, like the last half, really brought the series down for me. But this new Boruto one shot was beautiful. It was great. It like kind of reinstated my passion for the series.
Yeah.
Then I see this shit, and I'm like, this is why I called Naruto Shippuden subpar. Like Jesus.
Yeah.
I can't believe
Yeah. With the way Studio Peria is, they're obviously gonna animate the new Boruto manga, okay?
Yeah.
And with the way the Studio Peria works, where they basically kind of imitate the art in terms of how it's drawn, not really how it's actually animated or how like how shadows are made or how effects are added. But I wouldn't be surprised if the art style of the anime is going to be the same quality as manga. That would be absolutely disastrous if they do that, just for the excuse of that's how the manga looks like.
Yeah, that would annoy me so much.
Well, I'm used to like bad art because I read Hunter x Hunter, but only for the quality of how it's written. So as long as it's written well, I don't care how it's drawn.
As long as it's enjoyable, it's fine.
If you see like the fucking doodles, they're basically like doodles made by a 2-year-old that fucking Togashi makes, then that is like fucking shit compared to what
The actual roast here is reaching levels of over 9,000.
Oh man.
too many memes.
Yeah. Too many memes, 2K16. Okay, let's go back to One Piece, because that's what we were talking about then.
Yeah.
We're just talking a bit about Naruto now, but let's keep going because we don't want to talk too much about Naruto. It's not a topic it should be brought too much
You
because
don't think that Purin is the three-eyed girl?
I don't know. She looks similar. There are some differences, but obviously it's not colored.
Purin looks good.
So,
She
yeah.
looks damn good.
I've heard some some kind of like comedy kind of comments that people have been saying like this is a picture that was taken 20 years before.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
The fucking hag.
I heard that. That'd be so funny.
I mean, I originally don't believe that she's the three-eyed girl. I think all of her daughters kind of look similar.
Look similar, yeah.
But if this was a three-eyed girl, then great foreshadowing by Oda by covering up the third eye with the fringe.
Yeah.
I mean, it could also kind of suggest that she's kind of disgusted by her original heritage, more racism in the world of One Piece.
Yeah. What do you guys think Sanji will do? Do you think he's going to go through with the marriage or no?
I think, you never know with Sanji. He could be thinking with his dick. He could be thinking with his brain. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go for the marriage. He's probably gonna, obviously he's gonna keep his promise. Because that's how Oda does his writing. There's always gonna be this idea of, the actual justice always wins. But yeah, he's probably gonna marry her. Like he's probably just gonna think with his he's probably gonna think 3 centimeters under his belt. Yeah, but he's obviously probably gonna remember what he promised or something like that, and
So if he
probably
does
just
go
take
through
a
the
shot.
marriage-
If you know what I mean, maybe like take just a little shot of her out of her, and if you know what I mean, and maybe then come back
Wait,
to
wait.
Straw Hats.
I have this one point to bring up, and
Okay.
I think I just forgot it. Wait, I was gonna say, oh yeah, Sanji. Fucking no, I think I actually forgot it. Wait, go on. Someone else make a point. Shit.
Wait. This guy, I'm sorry, I'm interrupting again, but this guy, wait. Mom, I'm hungry. Oh wait, I wrote this on the chat, didn't I?
Oh
what?
wow. What the fuck? Mom, I'm hungry. Bring me some food. Watching XD Sniper stream. Oh yeah, I think I remembered. Okay, so well, Sanji kind of he never said that. Oh, actually, this was the point. It was that the Vinsmokes really Sanji has no say in the matter. Do you think he can just reject it and then oh well, looks like the Vinsmokes gonna have to go back home. Whatever. The Vinsmokes will
That's
force
true,
him to marry.
actually.
There is no decision in this.
That is true. But then if he personally didn't want to do it, I don't think any amount of persuading is going to make him do it. I think he would actually fight to the death to not do it, if that makes sense. So
Or they die.
it'd probably cause a clash, because I'm one of the people that don't think that Luffy and Big Mom are going to ally. I think there's going to be something that causes trouble, and I think Oda foreshadowed that with them going hungry on the ship, because obviously they're going to starve, so they're either going to eat the oranges or they're going to starve, and they're going to a tea party full of food, for one. Two, their cook is there who doesn't like to see people go hungry, because we all know his history about how he starved for how many years. I don't know if it was years, but he starved for a big period of his life, so he's not going to just let them go hungry.
2 months.
Okay, yeah, 2 months. So he's not just going to let them go hungry, and he's already stated that he's only going to cook for his friends. They're going to starve, and they're probably going to go in there looking for food. And if Sanji is rejecting the marriage and then his family's trying to force it on him, that's going to be another reason for them to fight for him.
Yeah, I brought this up earlier in the stream that I remember I think it was Nathan Law Company brought this up in a stream I was in. Basically, he said that because all of the Straw Hats are really hungry, when Luffy gets to Whole Cake Island, he's just gonna like eat through the candy-shaped building and go right into the middle of the ceremony.
Damn, man.
That would be
That
just
would be amazing
savage.
ending.
I'd love to see that happening.
Yeah.
Not only would it be a great comedic moment, but it'd also be epic to see like if there's one beautiful thing that man wants to see is that scene.
Man, I just want to see more of Shanks soon. I hope we see Shanks. I want to see Nekomamushi search for
if-
Shanks. That's what I
If the
want.
theory of Blackbeard killing Shanks is real, we're either probably gonna see the fight between them two, or we're gonna probably be seeing what actually happened between them two. If Oda doesn't show it, we're probably gonna see the fight later on, maybe in the series.
That'd be so bullshit if like we just cut to Shanks about to die.
That would annoy
Swear
me.
to God if that happened.
Yeah,
would-
but
Give me some
Oda would probably Oda would probably be like trolling us, like he would probably pull a Masashi Kishimoto on us and like kill Shanks before we see more of his abilities and see why he was so strong.
No, that's
Like if he does that.
That's a Mashima troll.
They shouldn't do that.
If he does that, like honestly, I'm done with the One Piece series. I'm not reading it
Trust me.
ever again.
No,
Like
but
people,
very-
I know a lot of people who watch One Piece just to see, like just for the moment, to see what Shanks is going to be in the series. How strong is it? But if that happens, it's probably just gonna be like I wasted my entire 15 years of my life watching One Piece just to see that one moment, or reading One Piece. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing no matter how you look at it. I just wasted my entire 15 years of my life trying to see this scene, and then I only see him dying, so I'm basically probably never gonna see his skills again.
So do you think, power-wise, do you think Blackbeard can even take out Shanks?
not currently.
Nah. Especially if Shanks has a devil fruit. If he does have a devil fruit, not only does he have Haki, but he also has devil fruit. So he can basically, Shanks only needs, to be perfectly honest, Shanks only needs the Haki to beat Blackbeard. I don't think, unless Blackbeard has like the mythical zone fruit, Cerberus, I don't think he would be able to beat Shanks. And
What?
even with this Cerberus, it'd probably be really hard, or it would probably be just luck.
You
Yeah,
guys
I
know
don't
the
think.
rings on Blackbeard's fingers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard theories saying that he stores the devil fruits inside of those, and he
yeah,
wears them. One thing I will say about the trolling is that if you haven't seen Fairy Tail, then you haven't seen true trolling, okay? Because literally, they introduced the strongest mage in the whole world, and then they killed him off in the same chapter. And this guy was being hyped up since like 100 chapters earlier.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So Fairy Tail fans deal with bullshit on a daily basis.
Yeah.
But that's what keeps ratings up, and people talking about the manga.
It's what keeps me reading it, just to like see this bullshit and then like just see all the fairy tales come to
No,
my
if
channel and
if
be like,
mangakas wouldn't
shut
be
up.
doing like outrageous stuff like this, they wouldn't actually having like a lot of YouTubers talking about it.
Yeah,
One Piece is on a different subject. How many Naruto theories are you seeing? Even before the manga ended, how many did you see?
none.
I actually did see a couple when it came to that whole Obito Toby situation.
Oh yeah, those
I
are
saw
like the
couple
only
then.
theories.
Yeah, but that was the only idea. One theory I saw was it was not even a theory. It kind of came out after, like after the manga and anime, and it actually came out recently, about February, I think, or March. I don't know. The fact that people were disappointed with the ending of Naruto because the final villain didn't really have a lot of character development and personality, but in actual fact, the final villain wasn't Kaguya, it was Black Zetsu.
Oh,
I know, wait, put the extra dramatic, or no, you know the squirrel where it turns its back, like stuff like that, that meme.
yeah.
Yeah, put it right now. We need to put that right now. I don't know how you do it, but we need that. Yeah, that was the actual real final villain of Naruto, but that's like the only
Wait,
Naruto
Black,
theory I've
Black
ever saw.
Zetsu was the final villain since when?
Because he kind of
Since
controlled Kaguya, possibly.
yeah.
Oh, was that
Plus, he
stated?
was
When
yeah.
was that
When
stated?
you hear how much do you hear Kaguya talk with personality or stuff like that, or with idea? She basically just says like, "I'm annoyed at them. I'm angry at them. I hate them,"
But
but she
wasn't the
doesn't
whole
actually
point
talk
of
too
that
much.
because she was possessed by the power? Like she wanted all the chakra back. Like she was the incarnation of, damn.
Yeah, but who carried out the plan to revive Kaguya? Who was basically controlling Kaguya?
Well, I wouldn't say controlling, but
Who
the
was
plan.
Kaguya's will? Think about this. Who was Kaguya's will?
Zetsu had
Black
Kaguya's
Zetsu.
will. Yeah,
Yeah.
had Kaguya's will,
So
which means that Kaguya, he was
he's yeah.
basically all of the. I don't know how to explain it, but that doesn't mean that he
He was
was
basically Kaguya it's herself. Black Zetsu was Kaguya herself. So saying that Black Zetsu was technically the final villain would make perfect sense because he carried out the plot. He was basically the one pulling the strings all along behind, since part 1. Actually, since the part 2, because we don't really see much of the Akatsuki and what was actually happening in part 1. But since part 2, he was the one who was pulling the strings behind all this plot. He was the one that actually, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be having this plot. We wouldn't be having like Madara coming up with the idea of the infinite Tsukiyomi, if it wasn't for him.
Yeah, but then
You see where I'm
that's like
getting.
saying Roger's the final villain in One Piece because it's his will of D. Like you can't really say that.
They
Yeah,
better
but
do bullshit like that where Naruto and Sasuke met like the Stage 6 pass and now Luffy gets to meet Roger. That'd be bullshit.
Imagine if that's what that whole you're not the one Roger is waiting for thing is.
Oh yeah. Oh dear.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is one theory I came up with. The discussion between Whitebeard and Roger during
Yeah.
Marineford like flashback. What if, when Roger was telling him, "Do you want to know like where the One Piece is?" he was actually offering him one of the red poneglyphs,
That would be interesting.
and then he actually just like, you know what, fuck it, I'll give you one of the ones I have, and now Whitebeard has like pretty much the final one we don't know about.
Yeah, but then where would it be now? Unless Marco took it to
Marco.
Shanks.
But then Blackbeard took it off Marco because of the payback war.
I don't think Blackbeard has it. Otherwise, he'd be going for Raftel right now.
No, but he doesn't have the other 3.
No, but doesn't everyone have copies of the other 3?
Wait, what?
Because remember, it was stated that people don't actually take the poneglyphs themselves; they just get copies of them.
Yeah,
There's
that
been
that is
copies of them
possible.
floating around, hasn't there? So if Blackbeard had the fourth, then that would mean that he would have information on the other three due to
Well,
copies.
not all of them have like copies. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, 100% sure that the Zoe one doesn't have any copies.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, true. That makes
The
sense.
Zoe one would have been there since the ancient century, and
Yeah.
everyone on Zoe is very loyal. I'm
You know,
pretty
even if they had the poneglyph, it'd still be really hard to get to Raftel. Mostly because, like, if like we know why Whitebeard didn't get to Raftel, but
No,
some of
he
the other
wanted
people
to.
would already be on Raftel.
no. The thing with the Yonkos not finding One Piece is they could have found it whenever they want, but
Yeah.
they
I don't
all
think they wanted to.
Yeah, they don't care about it. I don't know why. Like, why don't you just want to be Pirate King and Yonko? What's wrong about that?
Mm, I don't know. I don't think everyone's in it for the power because Luffy's doesn't want to be Pirate King because it's above everyone else. He just wants it for the
Yeah,
freedom.
but someone like Kaido, or why?
Kaido
we
just
know
wants to
Blackbeard is
die.
going. Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe he's the one to find him.
I think the
Find
only
his
one that
treasure.
actually wants to be Pirate King out of all the Yonka right now are Blackbeard, and he's actively trying to do so.
yeah, that's what I'd say. I think
Yeah.
Blackbeard and Luffy are and the Supernovas are the only one actually competing.
Yeah.
The rest of the Supernova, the rest of the Yonkos just respect Roger so much that they wouldn't take it from him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just think about how powerful Roger's crew actually was. Like, he had Shanks on the crew, he had Ray
Buggy.
plus him, apart from Buggy. Buggy aside. But his crew was actually so powerful. Like, I really like to see who else was on his crew. Do we have any other details about who was on his crew apart from those guys?
Well, we know Scopper Gaban, we know Silver's Rady, we know Shanks, Buggy. I think, who was it? I don't know if there's anyone else.
There's a theory. I don't know. Speaking of Roger's crew, and this kind of drives me to Buggy. Speaking of that, there was a theory. I'm not sure who posted it. Was it Pirate King Buggy? I'm not sure. About the fact that maybe Buggy really is really strong, like Yonko level, but he doesn't actually really realize he has the potential or stuff like that. I don't know what to think about this theory at this point. We haven't seen much of Buggy in the New World anyway.
I think Buggy also respects Roger a lot, and he possibly knows that people that aren't D's aren't really worthy of getting the One Piece. That's why he's going after John's treasure and isn't going after the One Piece.
True, unless it has some connection that we don't know about.
It could be, because Captain John was in Thriller Bark.
That's interesting. Alright, well, it's been interesting talking to you guys, but I actually have to go do something real quick. So hopefully I'll catch you lots in another stream that you lots do.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, see you, man.
Yeah,
see ya.
Thanks for inviting.
Come. Whoa, what's that weird sound? There was a weird sound in the stream. I don't know why. Like in this, but then it just disappeared. Oh well. So do you kind of have any more interesting topics to talk about? I came up with a theory, by the way. I think you saw it on Twitter. Kaido is a penguin.
Yeah. How? What the fuck? No. He's a dragon. I mean, penguins can't fly.
No. Think about this. No, I'm not saying no. Like, I'm not. I've seen the theory of the dragon. I'm saying Kaido is a. Don't you? Oh my god! Don't you get it? Okay. I'm not talking about what he represents. I'm talking about literally. He's a penguin. Like, don't you think he can't die? Okay.
Yeah.
When do you see penguins die?
Fucking, because people don't. I just have no words.
Yeah, I know. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I was just trying to troll a bit. Sorry. Okay, let's get to some serious talking then, because yeah, I'm not sure how I came up with that idea of Kaido being a penguin.
So this is why I love One Piece. I've literally been talking about this for an hour and 10 minutes. And
Yeah.
I haven't really run out of steam. I can literally talk about many other subjects.
Let's rant a bit. Do you have anything to rant about it in One Piece? Except for the Toei
Oh,
screwing up some of
no,
the
no,
things in
I
the
don't
anime.
talk about the anime.
Uh, do you watch it? Do you watch the
I do.
anime? Like,
I
do you
do.
actually watch it as much as you love the manga? Do you
No way.
love the anime?
The manga
Okay.
is like the greatest. It's just great.
Yeah, I know. I honestly like, as much as I love One Piece as my favorite anime, the manga is way better, mostly because of the art style and how Toei basically screws up a lot of the stuff in you know. But I do like One Piece. It's certainly better than Naruto anime.
Yeah,
Way
Naruto
better.
was stuck in filler Yomi for quite a while.
Yeah, it just literally just came out like today. It was like half a filler, half
Yeah.
half canon. But I can see that after next week episodes, that's gonna be canon. After that episode, there's gonna be a lot of filler again. I can tell you. There's probably gonna be the story of Kaguya or something like that, like they announced.
Should we let Mr. Adam Sonic wants to join?
Sorry. Yeah, he can join, but like just telling him that be warned if he gets confused or stuff like that. Which we're gonna have to explain some stuff to him. But yeah, sure, he can join if he wants.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just wait till he joins. What's this? Why does it say view more apps here? Oh wait. Oh, okay. I have an idea.
What is it?
What if while we talk about One Piece and stuff like that, I turn on my webcam and take this. Google Effects, okay? Wait, I'm just
No.
taking a look here. There's literally I saw videos on YouTube. There's a way to actually have like mustaches or crowns or something like that on your face. I think I should give it a go just for the lols.
That shit sang giggles.
Yeah. Wait, let me actually. Okay, he joined the video. Hi. On your face. Hi, how are you doing, man?
Hi, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. Okay.
Hi, Yosef.
Hello.
Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Wait. Turn on camera. Okay. Hi, that's me. You guys probably see me. Okay. That's my wall scroll in the background.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Okay. 3, 2. Wait, no, not this one. I can put this, or I can have this.
Wow.
Actually, let me get rid of that. Yeah, I know.
When you publicly embarrass yourself.
Okay. Let's see what else we have here. While we talk about One Piece, we need to be smart, don't we? Actually, that doesn't really work with my glasses, does it? No. Oh, wait. I know. Wait. Let me get rid of this.
Hey guys.
This fits. This fits.
Yeah, this really fits.
Oh, definitely for One Piece.
Yeah. Wait, let's
You're
see what
pretty
else.
much, you're a badass and you're also smart at the same time. Like, you have a beard, you have glasses, and you have that eye thing. So you're you're badass and smart.
Okay, let's try and find something else. Sounds.
Okay, listen to this pickup line. Can I have your picture so I can show Santa what you want for Christmas?
Wait, look at this. Wait, I know I've mentioned this to you, Yusuf, but check this out. Go. Are you hollow? Because you make my sword go bang high.
Oh dear.
Yo, that was so bad. I know. Like, how can you get rid of this? Because it's getting annoying. Oh wait. Remove all effects. Okay. Can you actually get some music? Wait. Control room. Okay. I think you can get some music from here or something like that. Cause like we could have some music running in the background. Cause
You know, you should use Spotify and you can like create a playlist with musics.
okay. We should try that. Yeah, next time. Wait. There must be something here to add music. Like, I don't think Google Hangouts. Wait, do I have Clownfish? Because I know through Clownfish you can do something like this, and I think it works on Google Hangouts as well. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, let's get back to One Piece. And Mr. Adam Sonic DS, since you don't watch or read One Piece, we're gonna have to explain some of the stuff to you, so you might get spoiled in this. Sorry for that. We should have mentioned spoilers in the title.
That doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah.
YOLO.
Well, it's still the big difference between hearing stuff and actually seeing stuff like in the manga or anime, so don't worry about it. Okay. What were we talking about before we started goofing around with effects then?
I think we were thinking of a topic to think of.
Yeah. Let's analyze some theories. What's your opinion on Sabo is Yonko level?
Oh God, I'm actually friends with AFT. But
I don't want to call him out. He does have some good theories, and most of his theories come true. However,
that took it too far. We've both admitted it's
yes,
become a meme.
that was too far of a stretch. Like I think he became way too confident on the fact that his theories come true to the point we thought, oh, okay, this might come true. Okay, definitely with the way One Piece works now, this might come true. And wait, let me just explain to Mr. Adam Sonic Dix. Yonkos are basically really strong pirates. Okay, they're like four Yonkos, and they all rule over the New World. Like that's how strong they are. They have the power to get the One Piece, which is the greatest treasure in the world, and it's most likely located on Raftel as far as we know, and which is probably the hardest island to get to. And they have the possibility to get there, but they don't because they don't want to, because they respect the Pirate King and stuff like that. But that doesn't really matter. But you kind of have an understanding of who Yonkos are and what they are,
Yeah.
and why they are Yonkos. So, saying that Sabo, which is Luffy's brother, by the way, he's the number 2 of the Revolutionary Army, so he's a chief. And while he's number 2, I wouldn't actually call him Yonko level. That's like saying I don't know, maybe this is a stretch, but that's like saying let me think of someone. I don't know of a comparison. I don't know. I don't know what to compare it to. I guess you can say who's as equally strong as Sabo?
Oh, probably say like probably what's that guy's name? The guy that's kind of the no, I can't think of anyone.
No, someone that's just a bit stronger than Sabo. Huh.
Think of like one of like the Hokage's like underlings, like one of the advisors, like the guy that uses that sword under
The
the
guy
mist.
Mist. I can think of that guy's name actually. He's not really important. I actually forgot his name. Was it Chojuro? No. No, I don't remember. Anyway, that's like saying he's like Sage of Six Paths level. That's how you're comparing it to, basically. You can't compare something like that. Because, just because he's strong doesn't mean he's God mode, basically. Because let's be perfectly honest, like, if you're a Yonko or Pirate King, you're not necessarily immortal, but you can't... Your power level needs to be, like, huge. Like, your power level needs to be well over 9,000, okay? No memes intended there. But, yeah. So, that was a bit of stretch, but... Yeah, why were people thinking that, just another thing, why were people thinking that Vivi was going to Big Mom's tea party?
Because some people didn't know what the Reverie was.
Oh.
They didn't know it existed.
I have another question. Why do people think Sabo is stronger than Luffy? I mean, they don't have any evidence.
Yeah, Usef, you turned your mic on. Okay. Okay. Why do people think Sabo is stronger than Luffy? Well, I guess mostly because he worked under he's revolutionary. He's the chief of he's number 2 of the Revolutionary Army, so he's kind of the chief. So I guess because he works under Monkey D. Dragon, maybe that one might be, since obviously Monkey D. Dragon is stronger than Luffy at this point. Luffy will probably surpass Monkey D. Dragon by the end of One Piece, but because that's how the power of the main character works. But other than that, I don't know. It's probably just because he works, like as part of their revolutionary army, and he's number 2 of the revolutionary army. But there's no really other reason I can think of. Probably
Alright.
because he's older. I don't know. But yeah. Any other questions you have about One Piece if you want me to answer to them?
Currently not. Let me
Okay.
just search for some good ones.
Okay. And as for more theories, honestly, theories to talk about would be Zoro's death.
Oh,
Yeah, that's in my opinion that's a fake theory, okay? You know what? Because Pirate King Buggy did a response theory to a theory that I don't know who made about how Zoro is gonna die, and he basically said Pirate King Buggy said that Mihawk is actually gonna be dying, and it all links, and I agree to that theory, and I think like that means that the death of Mihawk is actually closer than we were expecting, to be honest. And it's kind of cool to see how Zoro basically went from for a fairly good swordsman to a basically like almost best swordsman in the world of One Piece. So
one thing I will say about Shanks' power is that we know that he is a master swordsman since he's dueled with Mihawk. We know that he is master of Haki.
yeah, but I was just thinking if Shanks is that strong, I was thinking and how people say Mihawk is the greatest swordsman in the world as of currently. So that means Shanks isn't the strongest swordsman in the world. Because there can't be the two strongest swordsmen in the world. There has to be only one. So
I think Shanks can use Rokushiki.
Or I guess maybe it's because Shanks, like, so far with Mihawk, he's mostly relying on his sword. Well, Shanks has his haki as well that he uses a lot. So, that might be the reason. Like, he's not focusing. Like he's not putting all his focus in his sword, like Mihawk does. In which case, you can kind of forgive him for that. And in that case, he's still stronger than Mihawk if he does put more of a focus on his haki. Like I can tell you for a fact, like, in One Piece, Pirate Warriors 3, like, how there was this move. I'm not sure because I didn't play Shanks. There was this move where it basically have like lightning in it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. So Shanks obviously like
lightning.
Yeah, they obviously worked with Toei, and Toei already knows a lot about what's happening in One because they have basically episodes animated even before the manga chapters were released of those episodes. So they must know something about Shanks because they must have told like Omega Force on what to program for Shanks. So maybe that's kind of a leak.
Could be.
Yeah, if that's not true, like I'm just gonna be annoyed because like you're literally adding. You should have not added Shanks if that's not true, to begin with, because it's not okay to just come up with fake moves for him when you're making him a canon character, even though he doesn't appear in the story that much. He only appears in the beginning, and you only get to unlock him off in the dream log. But anyway, gaming rants aside. Yeah, that was pretty much it with the idea of we kind of talked about the Zoro's death, which is obviously is gonna be Mihawk who's gonna die. Honestly, I don't want to see Mihawk dying. Like, I want to see him be defeated but not dying.
Yeah.
That would be like, he's not a bad character, honestly. He's not a bad character at all in terms of how he like what his personality is and what he's like what he believes in. Like, even if you see him in the Baradi arc where he basically he fights Zoro, even after he injures Zoro, he still basically says that he hopes Zoro becomes stronger so he can face him one day. So it's basically like he's like encouraging him to become stronger and face him. So he doesn't want he's actually like I don't see him being a bad character in the series in terms of, like his actions.
Yeah, really think that Mihawk is like a really good character. I mean, we even saw that in Zoro's time skip where Mihawk even allowed Zoro to be trained by him.
Yeah. Yeah, if he clearly knows that training will result in his death at one point. He basically still accepted it. He knew for a fact that Zoro is gonna get stronger than him at one point. So that means that when he basically he saw Zoro's potential, he was like, I want him to become the strongest. So I might just as well let him. I'm gonna train him, and he's probably gonna kill me, but I don't really care.
Yeah.
So he's not with the way. Yeah. And again, I'm linking this to Pirate Warriors, and I think Omega Force kind of screwed up with this one. You know how they have these sections, and Pirate 1 with the red flag they're basically enemies, and Pirate 2 with the blue flag are basically allies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put Mihawk under Pirate 1.
Oh,
with the red flag. Yeah, why did they do that? I mean, I understand he fights.
I think
again.
that means most of the people there were actually Shibukais.
Yeah, but Jinbe got Pirate 2.
Yeah, but he's not really a Shibukai.
Yeah, but he was before the time skip.
Where else would you put him? He's a pirate, so he can't be in other. He's not a Straw Hat, so he can't be in Straw Hat. He's not an ally, so he can't be in allies. So you just put him in the red area.
Yeah, let me just check,
and he is
just check some screenshot because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but Hancock is also Shibukai, and she's basically in Pirate 2. If we take it by that logic.
Oh, well, there is one thing. This is the explanation for it. Just because Mihawk taught Zoro doesn't mean they're allies. Mihawk even stated himself, "Why would I train you just so I could be defeated by you in the future?" And Zoro said to him, "Because you want a good fight, don't you?" Mihawk, the only reason he trained was because he wants a good fight.
Yeah, but if you give me a red flag that says, I expect it to be villains, not characters that are either neutral or, I wasn't really expecting it. I don't really say, I'm saying here good characters, not allies, I know he's not an ally, obviously, because, we really don't see much of him as, since, but yeah, I would still expect him to be in the blue area, because he's really not he accepted to train Zoro even if he knows he's gonna die from it, and really from what we've heard from his speech, after he defeated Zoro, we can say that he's not actually a villain. He's far from one. So I think you see my point.
Yeah. Do you think we should end the stream here? We've kind of ended it at a good point.
Yeah, but wait, just before we do, your thoughts on Zoro's eye? You said about Law being a potential enemy, because
it's foreshadowing. It's not even hidden, to be honest.
Yeah, remember what you said earlier about Law being a potential enemy, because he's still that basically applies to this situation too.
Wasn't Law under blue? He was, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was under blue.
Well, he is an ally.
Yeah, he is, I guess, but he's kind of still a rival again, since he says he wants to fight the One Piece, and that would involve him maybe later on having to fight Luffy for it, or unless he just gives it up to Luffy because he realizes, that maybe Luffy is the one that deserves it more. Even though Law is still a D,
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
You said you wanted to end. Oh wait. Did you want to say something, Mr. Adam Sonic?
Yeah.
X?
I was thinking about trying to figure out how the manga and the anime will end. Could we figure it out with what we currently have? The intel.
Well, we kind of discussed this earlier. There's many routes that can be taken.
Yeah, there's infinite possibilities on how it could end. Just talking about them could take years, because you need to take in consideration what will happen before they reach the final arc, because like, okay, we know what is going to happen from now. We know that, we know, if we go by the theory, the true justice always wins.
Yeah.
If we go by that theory, Straw Hats will probably get to Raftel, okay? But what will happen before they get to Raftel, and before the potential war on Raftel, could be different from, like, something else could happen between then, like, for example, new enemy, or like, new secret is revealed and stuff like that, or new, like, organization is involved or something like that. There's so many things that could happen between right now and the final war. That's probably going to happen. Everyone believes that. Even Whitebeard actually said that there might be a huge war when someone finds One Piece. If there's most likely going to be a war. And during the war, could be so much could happen. Either one of the Straw Hats dies, or Luffy almost gets killed, or I don't know, they get severely injured, or they probably just, breeze through all of it, though that wouldn't really be a good ending, to be honest. But, after they do find the ending, whether it's dark, or happy, or, like, let's say they find and they go on more adventures, like they've just went through the Grand Line, the New World, so they just go probably through the North Blue or something like that, just to chill, or they go back to their homelands. They probably disband the crew or something like that. Though disbanding the crew wouldn't really be a good idea, because they weren't together for too long,
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever happens, we need to trust Oda to make that he'll make a good ending, because if we don't, then we have no faith in One Piece, and there's really no point in watching it if we don't have faith in it.
It's like
honestly, I'm quite curious about the ending, and I was just reading. It was basically an image on Twitter. It was a few, I guess it was 1 or 2 months ago, basically saying that like, this really shows that Oda is a great guy. So a Japanese child was dying from cancer, and his final wish was to find out how One Piece will end, and Oda went to him personally to tell him the ending of One Piece. And thinking about this, like, there's so many possibilities, and it's so interesting to think about it and what will happen. And we all know how hype it's gonna be to see how it will be like, what Luffy will decide to do after he finds the One Piece. So, we all can't wait to see, and we all can't wait to see this. I'm personally hyped seeing that there are only like 5 to 8 more years of One Piece. I'm personally very hyped for that, because there's so much stuff that's probably going to be happening in the last few chapters or stuff like that, or even arcs. Especially now, there are some hype things happening. So yeah.
My theory is that there will be a war, but Luffy is the only one who's gonna die. But after the war ends, his name will be like remembered, and it's just like if he would have actually become the king of the pirates in the war. And after he dies, his name is remembered.
Yeah.
That would be a pretty good ending too, for me.
Yeah, so basically, you're saying that he basically finds the One Piece first of all, then the war starts, because he finds it before, like, the war government finds out that he found the One Piece, and then he fights the war after he becomes Pirate King, and then he dies during the war. That's what you're basically saying.
Yes, that's what I
think that's actually a really good theory, and I think Gusev can agree on this.
Yeah.
It would be really, honestly, I would honestly be really annoying to see, and sad to see Luffy die like that. But if he finds the One Piece and stuff like that, and he fulfills his dream, then he might actually not even fight. If that happens, there's probably just not even gonna be a war, because he'd probably be like, well, I found the One Piece, I became the Pirate King, I achieved my dream, I sailed around the world. What else do I need? I achieved my dream. My life was complete. I don't need to fight. Why do I need to fight? Right? They'll probably just say disband all the crew, and he's probably not even going to care. He's probably just going to take all those swords, or he's probably just going to get executed on either probably and if he's gonna get executed, it would be really like get executed in Logtown, where he basically almost got killed
Yeah.
by Buggy, and basically go go on where they execute him, and basically smile like Roger did, and basically he just gets killed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, a really sad ending, but at the same time a really hype and happy ending because he achieved his dream. It was his decision to die. He wanted to because he didn't really have anything else to do in life because he's done what his goal was. So yeah. And honestly, on the theory of another time skip, because Anime Fan Talk was also talking about this. What if there's another time skip? And now I'm not talking about a long one, like 2 years like that one was. I'm just talking about like maybe a few months, like 3 months or something like that.
I don't think
Maybe
so.
just for like Luffy to train, like unless Gear 4th is in Awakening, Luffy will need to awaken his Devil Fruit, right?
Yeah.
In order to actually actually have a chance of finding the One Piece. He will need to awaken it, that's for sure. And he will probably need to find a secret on how, maybe, for example, let's say the other Straw Hats will probably need to get even stronger, like, for example, I think this might be stupid since it's just comedy, but I think, Nami will probably get Haki. Armament Haki, to be
I think
precise.
Haki.
Yeah, because the reason for that is she can hit Luffy, okay? I mean, I know those are comedic scenes and they're they're put all over shonen. It's just like a trend right now in shonen, but I don't think those comedic scenes like are just like that for comedy. I think they could also be like mean something, and maybe she has Haki right now, but she doesn't realize it. So I think maybe she's there's gonna be a time where Straw Hat, or maybe I was just thinking like Robin plus Armament Haki equals total overpowered. Think about that.
Yeah.
If it's very unlikely she will awaken her Haki, but if that does happen, think about that.
No, but she'd only be able to use Haki on like maybe 7 arms at a time.
Yeah, but still, that would be pretty cool. 7 arms at a time is still a lot, considering the fact that most characters in the series have 2 arms.
You just be
like Luffy has 2 arms.
Like just use her Haki and then just be like, get wrecked, scrubs.
Yeah, like I can use 7 arms with Haki at the same time, and you can only use 2, get destroyed, basically. And when she does that, she needs to wear her glasses, her sunglasses. It's basically saying deal with it.
Or MLG glasses if you want to be MLG.
I don't think the MLG glasses exist in the One Piece universe, though. I wouldn't be surprised if they do.
Just insert that.
I mean, think about this. Oda is trying to embrace furries, with Carrot and with the potential fury of her becoming a Straw Hat. Think about this, okay? She's a rabbit that can walk. She's about a human height, and she basically, how do I put this? How do I put this nicely? With keeping this PG. Let me just write in the chat. Done.
Which chat?
The stream chat.
The one on the stream.
Oh, I don't have the stream open. Can you put it in the Hangout chat as well?
I don't think I can put the chat.
Yeah. Look at the sidebar and then the blue thing.
Chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see it now?
Oh
no! Oh wait! Oh yeah. Wait, I need to write it here.
What, you like a PG YouTuber?
I'm trying to be as much as possible.
That's not something you have to hide. I'm pretty sure Roger Spacer said that before in his videos.
Really? Okay. And have
Roger Spacer says different stuff in streams, but you know, it's not his channel.
yeah. Okay. Um.
Oh,
Yeah. So with the way this works, with the way Oda is trying to touch on the new trends and appeal to new audiences, if that's the way I can put it, I guess you can expect to have some MLG sunglasses in the One Piece universe, even if they're not gonna be referenced. They definitely exist. You know, even
Yeah.
if they're not gonna be shown or referenced.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure if someone asks in a Q&A, I'm pretty sure if someone asks, he's gonna respond with a yes. Yeah.
Sniper, thanks for inviting me to this stream, but I gotta
Yeah,
go.
that's great. Okay, sure. I guess we're gonna all end the stream here. Thank you everybody for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to become a Means Ninja. Make sure you subscribe to Mr. Adam Sonic DX, Usef, and
Underscore.
yeah. I'll guess I'll see you in the next stream. This was an interesting stream. We know you got to talk about some One Piece and stuff. You know, some chill stream, Netflix and chill.
You should do another one of this. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Small loan of $1 million. If anybody gives me a small loan of $1 million, I'll do more of these regularly.
But first you have to give me a small loan of $1 million so that I could go to Japan and beat the shit out of Masashi Kishimoto.
Ouch. I don't have that much money. Actually, it's just a small loan. I could probably give you that much. It's just a small loan of $1 million, you know. Like, I got my channel started with a small loan of $1 million, you know.
Yeah.
It's not that expensive. You know, I could probably pay this, it'd probably just take about, from what YouTube revenue I earn, it would probably take me like about 100 years to earn that much, but it's no big deal, don't worry. You know, it's not that much. 100 years is fine.
Sniper, this is
YouTube revenue.
a post-stream discussion. End the stream.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody for watching. See ya.
See ya.